Hey everybody, this is Rick Frishman in Las Vegas at Author 101 University. And we have hundreds of folks who've flown in from all over the world to learn about how to become an author and how to market their business. One of the things that we're teaching them is they have to have a platform. And that's kind of the magic word in publishing. People don't understand what it is. We're going to teach you a few tips on how to build your platform today. And everyone can become an author. I am the lousiest writer in America, and I have 15 books out. I've sold hundreds of thousands of books, and I don't even know how to write. So don't worry if you don't think that you're a great writer. So first of all, we need you to do a book proposal. No matter what type of book you want to do, I want you to start with a book proposal. And what that is, it's a business plan for your book, even if your book isn't written. Here's what I want you to think about doing. Number one is get a title for the book. And your tip, here's your secret sauce, 1 to 5 words is your title. So think of the 4-Hour Work Week, Blink, Guerrilla Publicity, Guerrilla Marketing for Writers, all 1 to 5 words. Even for a novel, a lot of the biggest novels are 1-word titles or 3-word titles. Think of John Grisham, The Firm. Time to Kill, his first book. So are short titles. You don't need a subtitle for a fiction book, for a novel, but for a nonfiction book, which is how-to, then I want you to have a subtitle, which is the promise of the book. What are the things that people are going to get out of it? Here is your homework. I want you to own a bunch of domain names. Domain names are the www dot. They're called a URL. So you need to own your name. So I own rickfrishman.com, RICKFRISHMAN, but I also own RICKFRICHMAN, misspellings of it. So you need to get yourname.com and misspellings of your name. Here is a great website getter. It's write this down, Ricks, R-I-C-K-S, cheap, C-H-E-A-P, domains, DOMAINS.com, rickscheapdomains.com. It's the cheapest place to get URLs. It's $9.95, cheaper than other places. You don't pay more than that. It's a special site we have for authors where we don't make money on it. We just want you to own as many as you can. So get your name, get misspellings of your name, and also write down, get at least 5 URLs, that's a www, for the title of your book. Remember, that's 1 to 5 words. So I have a book called Where's Your Wow. I have where'syourwow.com, but I would also get where'syourwowbook.com and where'syourwowmovie.com. So with your titles, get book and movie after it as well. If you have a name which is very hard to get, you're going on the internet right now looking for it, and it's already taken. So let's say your name is raysmith.com, and Ray Smith is taken. Here's what you do. You are the raysmith.com. You're the one and only raysmith.com. You're the original raysmith.com. You're also raysmithauthor.com, raysmithspeaker.com, and myraysmith.com. So you get every variation, and then you don't have to own 100 websites, but I want you to own as many URLs, and then you can redirect them to one site for free. This is really important to have a really good site, because as a publisher, the first thing I will do is do a Google search and see who you are and see what comes up. And hopefully your website will come up, which is your main speaker author site, where you have streaming video. So I see you on TV shows, hear you on radio shows, see you speaking, testimonials, shows like this. I mean, this will probably go on my site. So if you've been interviewed places, you put that on your site as well. Newspaper stories. It's where I can see credibility about you. And in addition to me as a publisher checking out your site, guess what? You're going to try to get on radio shows and TV shows and newspapers. The producers and editors, the first thing they're going to do is do a Google search as well and go to your site and check you out. So when you go to rickfrishman.com, these folks, before they they decided to do an interview with me, they checked me out, and they saw interviews with me on Fox News and on Oprah, and interviews on the New York Times and the Wall Street Journal. That showed credibility, because they don't want to just put anybody on the air. You need to have that on your side as well. Secondly, to start building your platform, we're going back to that, you need to start building a list. So you need to have an ethical bribe, a freebie. So at rickfrishman.com or author101.com, I have a freebie, which is my $1 Million Rolodex, it's a book. It's 141 pages long of literary agents, producers at the Today Show, editors, thousands of contacts that would take you years to find yourself. I've been doing it 37 years, so I have a whole bunch of folks that I know, and you can get that for free. That is my ethical bribe. And then when you give your name and email, you get an autoresponder, you get a welcome email, and you start getting my newsletter, and you are in my herd, so to speak, where hopefully you become a raving fan, because I am teaching you a lot before I ever try to sell you something. That's what you need to do as well. So you need to have a system that will collect names and send newsletters out. There's lots of systems out there. Constant Contact, Infusionsoft. Mine is rickswebsolution.com. Go to anyone that you like. It can cost as little as $30 a month. Do the research, see which one is right for you, depending on what your needs are, but you need to get a system as well. And now we're back to that famous word in publishing platform, where we want to know that you have people in your herd, people who love what you do, that you have relationships with 1,000, 5,000, 50,000, 100,000 people who love your stuff, who get your newsletter, who have seen you on TV, who've seen you on radio, heard you on radio shows, are getting your blog and subscribe to it, may be on your Facebook page and have liked it, or friends with you on Facebook. I have friends who have 250,000 people who've liked their Facebook page. That's pretty good. That have seen you, are connected to you on LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube. You should have your own YouTube channel. And of course, are always going back to your site for information. So that is the platform of folks who you have a relationship with, who if you put out a book, they would want to buy your book. So that is just the beginning of what we want to do, is start building websites, getting your URLs, start building your platform, start getting relationships with more and more people who love what you do. And then I want you to start writing a book proposal. That is your homework assignment. I have a book which is under $10 on Amazon, which is called Author 101 Book Proposal Book. That will help you get going, and there's a free software that a student of ours put together that will help you write your book proposal free. No one is making any money. The website is Rick's Book Proposal Wiz, W-I-Z, Rick's Book Proposal Wiz.com. That will take you there and help you get started. There's tons of resources for you at rickfrishman.com. We're here to help you in any way we can. Send me an email. Believe it or not, I actually answer all emails. My email is rick@rickfrishman.com. Your email, by the way, should be like ray@raycharles.com. Whatever your name is, nice and simple. Not, Charlie21862447@yahoo.com. No one will ever remember it. Mine is rick@rickfrishman.com. You can send me an email. I promise I'll get back to you as soon as I can and help you out. So this year, you will become an author. There's lots of help out there for you. And hopefully, we'll see you at a future Author 101 University. We do them a few times a year. Just keep on coming back to our site. We're here to help you. This year is your year to become an author. Thanks.